my channel. So this week's video, I'm actually working with Pink Lady apples, those sweet, delicious and crunchy pink apples. However, the video doesn't have anything to do with apples. It is actually to do with a little bit of pampering and a little bit of self-care. And they have asked me to share with you what I'm getting up to whilst I'm at home and a few things that I am doing to pamper myself and to take care of myself at home. So I'm going to be running through a few of those things today. I absolutely love this idea because I am an advocate for living my best life in whatever situation I am in. So whilst we find ourselves at home, I have been pampering myself to the max. I'm talking self-care spa days on a Saturday, bougie baths, putting on my favourite chilled out playlist, reading, having a glass of wine, eating copious amounts of chocolate, and I'm going to share all of that in this video. I'm going to start out with my absolute favourite wind down relaxation activity at home, and that is having a bath. I'm not talking any bath, I'm talking a bougie bath. Bath time to me is all about unwinding, relaxing, de-stressing, and it is the most blissful thing ever. This kind of goes back to when I was cabin crew, and after a long flight where I'd be absolutely exhausted, been on my feet for hours, in a really busy, intense environment, to me, when I got to that hotel room, I would have a bath. It would be the start of me easing into relaxation mode, unwinding, chilling out after that intense, busy environment. So to me, the association with having a bath is to completely relax and unwind. It's all about what I'm putting in my bath. I'll put a few droplets of essential oil. I love to use lavender because it's so relaxing. I'll put some bubble bath in there, bath cream, bath bombs, whatever's in my cupboard, I'll just pop in and soak in the tub for a good hour. Of course, I'll have a glass of wine and maybe some chocolate and either read my book or put whatever I'm watching on Netflix. There is nothing more relaxing than that bath. So something that I absolutely love for self-care is giving myself a facial. I feel so good for it. I feel relaxed, my skin feels great, and it's just an all-round winner. I'm going to be using an oil cleansing balm today, but you can really just use anything that you have. So a serum, a moisturizer, you can even use the liquid out of a sheet mask. You just need something that can move on your face. So I'm just going to pop this on, massage in. So once it's a nice even layer, you can take a facial roller, you can use a jade stone, or you can just use your hands. So I'm going to use my hands today, and how I do this is I start by just all over my face using my fingertips to just dot around, and this just kind of warms up the muscles and it feels amazing as well. I just do a nice light rhythm all over my face. And I'll do this for about 1 to 2 minutes. And once I've done that, I will then give my temples a massage. And it's a bit deeply relaxing, and it is better if someone else does all of these on you, but you can also just do it on yourself. So after I've massaged my temples, I then just move my fingers in slow circles into the center of my forehead, and then an amazing de-stressor is to just press between your eyebrows here. Oh, it just feels so good. All these motions I do for about 1 to 2 minutes each, depending on which ones they are. I then massage my cheeks, and so I'm always going to push them in an upward motion, always up. And this is just going to get the blood moving, so you can see my cheeks are now all pink. Get the blood moving, and then we're going to go down to the jawline here. So I'm quite firm on my jaw actually, because I want to move any kind of fluid retention that's there up. So I'm going to move them up to kind of like my ear area, and then I'm going to push on the neck down. That's a really quick run through of my facial technique massages, so I'm just going to go through it one final time. So we start with the fingertips. Then we do the temple massage into the forehead, press on the forehead here. We're going to do the upward motions on the cheeks like this, and then we're going to do the jaw, and then we're going to push it all down into the neck. So the reason that I love using an oil cleanser for this is that it just gets a proper massage going on there. I will leave that on for about 10 minutes because the whole face massage takes about that time. Then I'll hot cloth it off with just a flannel and some warm water. and then I will put on some toner, and then I'll put on a moisturizer as well. It's very simple and it can be done with anything you have in the house, and as well it's just a moment to kind of calm down, unwind, and you'll feel so relaxed afterwards. Another thing I've been absolutely loving is a really minimal makeup routine. I've not been wearing makeup at all for the last 6 weeks and my skin is loving it. But what I have been doing is trying out a few at-home DIY beauty hacks. I laminated my eyebrows and eyelashes last week and it was a fun experiment, and also whilst we're at home and we can't be at beauty salons, I thought, well, why not give it a go? And I loved the results. Doing that and then just having a bit of fake tan on has just been my beauty routine. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of fake tan? After I get out of my bath, I will apply a layer of fake tan. I just wake up in the morning and feel just looking fresh and glowy. Another thing I found myself doing so much more in this downtime is reading, and I absolutely love it. I always said I was way too busy to read before, and I feel like it's not that you're too busy, it's just that you prioritise certain stuff when you have a lot more on, and I just feel that the slower pace of life is just making me want to read more. And going hand in hand with that, I've also joined my first ever book club, which is so cool, obviously an online one. It's a group of 7 of us, and I mean, we WhatsApp every day about the book and just chatting in general, and then we have a weekly meeting on a Zoom call with our books and our gin and tonics, and quite frankly, it is fabulous. It's just a lovely way to have a catch up, talk about a book, and actually it keeps you incentivized to read and keeps me really focused when I'm reading, because obviously we'll be discussing the points back. And I've never been in a book club before and I'm loving it because it's opening me up to like books that I would never have considered reading. So after all my pampering, having a bath, having a facial, I then love to get into bed. Bed is one of my favourite places in the house, and I've made our bedroom such a nice, relaxing, light and airy sanctuary. I want to associate my bed with just unwinding and relaxing, and it's just a very calm space. I absolutely love putting on my diffuser. I'll always put some lovely relaxing essential oils in there, so lavender is my favourite, but also I have quite a few essential oils. And I like to mix them up depending on my mood. So if I'm feeling a bit more energized, I'll maybe put some orange oil and some cedar in there. If I want something more relaxing, I'll definitely put lavender and maybe lemon. I really enjoy scent mixing, so I think it's like quite a fun activity as well. I'll put that diffuser on and it will just fill the room with a glorious scent. And if I want to do maybe a bit of meditation or listen to a sleep story before bed, then I'll put on my Calm app. This is actually something I've only subscribed to since finding myself at home all the time. I didn't use a meditation app before and I've just found it incredible. On the app you can select what you're interested in, so whether that's meditation, practicing gratitude, happiness. Select everything that you want to focus on, and then the app will send you relevant information and practices for you. Some of the sleep stories on there, I'm asleep within 5 minutes, so it's definitely helped with sleep, which is one of the options I selected on the app. So I really hope you've enjoyed my video on a few of my activities that I do to help de-stress and unwind and have a little pamper whilst I'm at home right now. I'd love for you to try some of them out, and if you have any of your own suggestions, then pop them in the comments below because I'd love to read them. I absolutely love making this video as well with Pink Lady because I think it's such a nice piece of content to create during this time when everything is just a bit stressful, and it's actually been such an enjoyable video to film because I've just had a complete day of pampering, which is incredible. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week with another video. Bye!